everybody, it's SkuzPlays. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Tales of Symphonia, episode 67. In the last episode, we defeated Mythos Yggdrasil. So what are we gonna do in this episode, SkuzPlays? Well, let's find out. What? What is this chicanery? Yeah, the boss has multiple forms. Surprise, surprise. Alright, so this time we got 60,000. I just feel like this one goes easier. I feel like I have better luck with this one, and I think it's because they don't want to make you do the first one again. Especially since you've got some burnout. What with it being the second form and all, you know, see, we've already done 10,000, and 10,000 on the one we just did took a really long time. Although, Lloyd needs a pineapple gel of all things. Just because I keep trying to get him with beasts, because his casting time is better here. Longer, I mean. Worse for him, better for us. And you can get him more easily, but he's hard to hit with beasts. Because look at his what was that? Look at his oddly shaped oddities. See, like, we're already almost halfway done. Yeah, let's hack up the guys. Yeah, we're doing so well. He does still get to use judgment. Nobody's died. I mean, this is going well. Oh, I didn't get it. Revitalize! I love you too, Rain. And Zelos, whoever said that. Alright, and he's big now, so if I get Genus's Meteor Storm off, it does more hits than it did when it was just tiny Mythos. Isn't this a fun fight? I just always feel super powerful in this fight.
You ready? Come on.
Okay, 6432 left. With no deaths.
Are you okay?
And half of that. I don't like Thunder Arrow. And voila.
Goodbye.
We got an X Gem Max. I'll explain what that is in a minute here. Look at our grade. Plus 8.84. That's a lot of grade. Are you ready for some cutscenes?
Mythos is... It's just like Alicia. Mythos will continue to live as long as the Crucius Crystal exists.
And eventually, I will be taken over by the crystal.
Mythos.
I'm tired of playing your game of good and evil. Hurry up and destroy the crystal. If you don't, Darius Carlon will continue to drift away.
Because that makes sense. I mean, that's a thing. One guy's Crucius Crystal holds Darius Carlon drifting away.
Mythos.
But do it. Better listen to him.
Do it now. Before I... too... am no longer myself.
Lloyd, please, help him! Let him die while he's still himself.
Because he's so great.
Alright.
Farewell, my shadow. You who stand at the end of the path I chose not to follow. I wanted my own world, so I don't regret my choice. I would make the same choice all over again.
That's comforting.
I will continue to choose this path.
That too is comforting. Because Crucius Crystal is in a billion pieces. And they dance around me like magical fairies.
You could have lived with us in our world.
No, he didn't want to. He made that pretty quick.
Damn it.
What's going on? Sword porn.
The old master of the pact is no more. What does the new master of the pact ask of this sword?
That confuses me. Why didn't we get Origin before now if Mythos was, yes, any of them?
Restore the true form of our two worlds.
And I'm gonna shut up now because there's no more captions.
Are we back?
We are back.
What's going on?
Hi guys. Hi Ifrit. Hi Gnome. Hi Bolt. Hi that one. Hi Luna. Hi Aska. Hi Shadow.
What are you
That
all
one
doing?
was Celsius.
Your wish is granted.
Eh?
But there is no link. Without a link, the land will die.
Okay, let's get a link.
What are you talking about?
A new wrinkle in the plot.
The world was originally separated into two in order to prevent its destruction. If it returns to its true form, the world lacks the mana to support itself. The land is dying.
I don't need to know why it's dying. What do we need to do to stop it?
Support the two worlds by linking them with a giant tree. That is the only way to stop the destruction of the land.
Okay, let's do
We
that.
need to awaken the giant Carlon tree, right?
I get it.
Lloyd, quickly! You have to bathe the great seed in the mana of Darris Carlon before Darris Carlon disappears.
It won't disappear though, because we destroyed the Crucius Crystal, remember?
All right then. I'm counting on you, Eternal Sword.
Darris Carlon is already at the edge of the gravitational field. Not even Yggdrasil. Mythos could stop this from happening. Do you still intend to try?
Yeah.
Where's the harm?
Even strengthened by your X-Sphere, it is likely that your body will not withstand the forces. Are you certain of your decision?
There's the harm.
I said I'm doing it, so I'm doing it. It's not like we have a choice.
Very well.
And another hand drawn, I think. Goodbye, sword.
It's not working. The mana's being deflected.
The great seed is already dead.
Here's a thing that makes sense. Watch a thing make
Wait,
sense.
Don't go. Please, wake up!
Yeah, makes sense. Lots of sense. Sense is being made here. It kind of is, though, if you think about what Lloyd's X-Sphere is. And Mythos' X-Sphere he absorbed all the pieces, so that helps too. Wake up, tree! That's a weird looking seed, just by the way.
It looks like Dara's Carlon stopped moving away.
Yeah, but why? The Eternal Sword is gone.
Oh, there it is!
The Eternal Sword!
Thank goodness.
That was
This
a
is my
close
final
one.
wish. Eternal Sword.
Please, awaken the Great Seed.
I beg you. Please, wake up!
Please!
Rise, giant Carlon tree!
Oh. Here's Tabitha. Tabitha just be looking up into sky. The seeds falling down. Oh, she caught it. Good job, Tabitha. Don't get eaten up. What's going on? Hi, Marcel. You were in the seed, and there's Tabitha. Tabitha's kind of nobody. Let's fix that. Let's give her a hug. They really do look alike, and they're wearing similar outfits. Wake up, Tabitha, I'm giving you hugs. See, look how big Martel is. I didn't realize that she was that much older than Mythos. Excuse me. Oh, look at the giant Cardon twin. So cute.
I am Martel, and also the incarnation of the Great Seed itself. Lloyd, your hope, as well as those of many others, resurrected me.
So you're Mythos' sister?
No, Mythos' sister Martel is only one of the many souls within me. I am Mana, and I am the giant tree. I am the symbol of the many lives sacrificed to the Great Seed. I am a new spirit born to accompany the giant tree. And now the seed has awakened anew along with me.
This is the giant Carlon tree?
It's so beautiful and so grand.
This is the future form of the giant tree, but right now, it is only a small seedling. In its current state, the tree will wither and die.
Well then, how do we protect it?
You must provide the tree with love and adoration. As long as those conditions are met, I shall always protect the seedling.
I promise, if the tree ever starts to wither, I'll make sure we won't let it die.
Then, Lloyd, on behalf of all living things, I want you to give this tree a new name, as a proof of the pact.
What?
giant Carlon tree was planted here by the elves when they first came, as a guardian to watch over and protect them. This newly reborn tree protects elves, humans, and the lives of all those who are caught in between. Therefore, this tree requires a new name.
Lloyd, pick a name for us. A name for everyone's tree.
So this tree is the link that connects the world. Okay, I got it. This tree's name is...
And do you guys know how much I wanted there to be like a text entry right there where you got to name the tree? Because you don't get to name any of your characters, you don't get to name anything in this entire game, and I really wanted to be like, this tree's name is Poopy Pants. Something. Anyway, I've switched over to post-commentary just because I kind of had to. Which is fine. We're here at the credits. And as you can see by, or as you may know about credits, they come at the end of the game. And yes, that means that the gameplay is over. I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do now, and it's very... I think I want to go ahead and start on... Who's Seppi? I want to go ahead and start on Persona 4 before I do the non-canon ending. I think that's just going to be better. Kosuke Fujishima. Just because I feel really burnt out with this project. And I just want to get going on something new. So, that'll probably start up about next week. Not next week though. 2 weeks. 2 weeks because I take one off. During the week that I take off, I'm going to release some of my bonus videos and let me think. When do I want to do the non-canon ending? I should probably do it now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because it'll only be a few videos. So, well, pretty many, but it's fine. So anyway, that's really the end of Tales of Symphonia. Oh, by the way, he names the tree Yggdrasil, which is the name of the world tree in Norse mythology, and there's a few other Norse mythology type things that we see in some of our bonus videos. Nebelin, Niflheim, how do you even say that? I don't know. But not like Thor. Thor does not appear. So we've got ourselves this happy, shiny new thing. It's a happy, shiny new batch of game. And I've really been thinking about whether or not I want to play Dawn of the New World. Well, whether or not I want to let's play Dawn of the New World, which was the sequel to this game for the Wii. It will be in the, when you buy the HD version, Tales of Symphonia Chronicles for PS3, that's coming out in November? Maybe like January, I'm not even sure. You get both games, and I think I didn't like that game as much, both because I didn't like the story as much, and because the Wii controls were just not, they weren't good for a game like this. The Wii is a very good system, I like the Wii a lot, and it uses, its controls are good for a lot of things, but sometimes I just want to push a button. Anyway, in a minute here, well, I don't know how long it's going to be, but we've still got some Nagisa Abes and Eiko Matsushimas. They're the cleanup animators for this game, and it's really nice. I sure do wish we could hear about what happens, because I'm not just showing the credits for fun times. There is stuff after them, and I want to show the credits. I feel like if I leave the credits out, I'm cheating those people because, you know, there's enough controversy about whether or not Let's Plays are copyright infringements already. If you ask me, they are not, because video game is a new thing every time. But these people did just as much or more work on this game. Let's go with more, especially when you put them all together, as I did. And they deserve recognition, like me, more than me even. So look, Tim Johns, good on you, Tim Johns, and Jeff Tuttle, and Adam Gordon, and Chris Morgan. And where would we be without marketing? I actually think this game was poorly marketed, but just because nobody heard of it. But it did sell enough because it has a devoted enough fan base. It sold enough copies to become a player's choice, so it was reprinted and sold for $19.99, which is good. I like that but I'm sad actually, because that's the version that I have, and they're not worth as much, and this is my favorite game, and I just want a nice version of my favorite game. Although the discs are identical, the only difference is the packaging. And back when I worked at the video game store, the guy that I worked with, he had a regular edition Tales of Symphonia, and I was like, I just want to trade boxes, and he wouldn't do it. I didn't even want to trade discs, because I'm sure my disc is much more hacked up than his. Alright, scenes. What's gonna happen? It was produced by Namco Limited. Great people, now called Namco Bandai. Bandai made the Power Rangers. What? Hi!
Grandmother, I'm home.
Oh,
They probably thought
chosen
this was
one.
never gonna happen.
No, Grandmother. I'm not a chosen
Let's
anymore.
hug.
Oh, yes. Colette, you have made us all
Made us all
proud.
not dead.
Welcome home.
Look what she calls him.
It's good to be home, Father.
I see. So, Kratos will travel with Derris Karlon wherever
Yes,
it
they
may
do
go.
remember that loose thread.
What are you going to do? Go back to Iselia?
No. We're going out to visit new lands.
We're going around the world to try and make it easier for half-elves.
And this is what they're doing when you find them in Dawn of
Sounds
the New
like
World.
you have a difficult journey ahead of you.
We can return to Iselia when we're tired.
We will always have
Not
a
really,
home
the
there.
mayor banished you.
Hi,
Sheena.
everyone, I'm back.
Sheena,
Look,
I'm
look,
so
look.
glad you're safe.
That's a dude.
Congratulations, Sheena.
And don't congratulate me yet. A whole new world lies before us now. We have to inform everyone about the revival of
The Igagori style she talks about a lot
And
in
for when
the
Kuchinawa returns as well.
second game, and
Yeah.
not at all in
Come on,
this
everyone.
game.
Let's work as
So-
hard as we can.
It's like,
We're gonna make the village of
thing.
Mizuho into a ninja clan to be proud of.
yes, they're ninjas.
See, look what happened. It's all because the Pope opened up his big mouth and tried to
Oh,
banish me and
zealous.
stuff.
You
The whole
continue
world
to
got
be
messed up.
zealosy.
Well then, chosen one. What would you have me do?
We'll send an emissary of peace to Iselia.
Emissary? Who do you plan to send?
How about Sheena from Mizuho? She's already involved.
So the emissary of death becomes the emissary
It's
of
so cute.
peace.
I won't let you see. Until you
And
do
this is the
something about
difference
Church of
between
Martell,
Zealous and
I
Colette.
still have the rights of the Chosen, remember?
Yeah. Hey, girly girl.
Alicia, I'm finally myself again. Time is finally starting to flow again from that night 16 years ago. You know what? I'm 20
She's older than me.
old now.
Yay.
Can you believe that?
Were you?
I forgot to change his outfit
with
back,
Alicia?
so he's in his chef suit.
Yes.
I just got back from overseeing the destruction of part of the mine. Now that that's done, we can rest assured that no new X-spheres will be
Because when you think
excavated.
about it, the whole thing is really
Good to
Regal's
hear.
fault.
What are your plans now?
Slash.
I'm going to
Cross
devote the
seals.
full resources of my company to revitalization projects in order to build a new and better world.
I'll help too. I'm sure Alicia and Daddy would have
Yeah.
wanted me to.
Are you really going to
Bye,
Darius
Kratos.
Karlon?
If a half-elf of Crucius remains here,
You're not a
the other
half-elf,
half-elves
though.
will have no place to live. As a surviving member of Crucius, I must bear the responsibility for what has happened.
I'm going to collect all the X-spheres remaining in this land.
And I will discard all of Crucius's X-spheres into
Yes,
space.
that's a good idea. And then aliens will use
Dragged
them.
you into this until the very end.
It's okay.
It's time for me to go. Please use that sword to send us to Darius Karlon.
Goodbye, Dad.
Hi.
Don't die before I do, Lloyd. My son.
And my phone is ringing. I'm gonna ignore it for a second. And there goes Darius Karlon floating off into the distance. Goodbye, Darius Karlon.
Mom, Dad.
He's talking to dead people like
it was okay, wasn't it?
Haley Joel
For me to
Osment.
let him go? It was okay, right?
Lloyd, you wanted to go with him, didn't you?
What's he going to do
I
on
have
a
my own
planet
path
with
to
nothing
follow.
on it, with just
And
Kratos?
Dad has his. And besides,
Why would he want to go
I
with
have
him?
a dad here already.
I see.
He should say, "Yes, I love you too." Hugs, hugs.
Mom, I'll leave Dad's sword here beside you. Well,
Come,
I'm
noish. And that's the end. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you very, very much. I really appreciate all the time and effort you guys spend into appreciating my time and effort. Okay, so I will see you guys for the next project. Until then, this has been SkuzPlays.